Abby, you have to distance yourself from Trump derangement syndrome. It's irrelevant to policy. It doesn't matter.
Okay,
what matters is, why are all these AI guys on this trip?
Have you heard of the Emoluments clause?
Wait. Why do you have all the leaders?
Kevin, no, seriously, it's a serious question. Have you heard of the Emoluments clause? According to our reporting, some of the deals going on right now: Saudi Arabia, 2 luxury towers, Live Golf Partnership, Qatar, Golf Club and Villas, UAE, luxury hotel, cryptocurrency deal, Oman, resort and golf project.
And the dinner.
I mean this sincerely. I mean, does it bother you that this is happening at the same time that these nation states are also trying to curry favor with Trump himself?
Well, it doesn't really bother me that people are in business for years, then their dad gets elected president, and then they continue to go on in business. We knew we were electing a businessman president. We knew his family was in business. So I think the American people have full visibility into that. Number 2.
But we're talking about new deals here, not existing
well, they're business
deals.
people. They're cutting deals all the time.
You're okay with them cutting deals while Trump is sitting in the White House when he's going over there
countries that
to
are
negotiate
actively
with them?
doing negotiations with
They're negotiating with every country in the world every day. Well, let me answer your question, the specific criticism about Hunter Biden. All the things you just mentioned, towers, golf courses, hotels, resorts, tangible things.
Cryptocurrency and meme coins, Scott. Don't forget those.
You do something, money exchanges hands, a service is provided, a tower is built, a golf course is developed. Can you name one tangible service other than finger paintings that Hunter Biden provided for any money that changed hands?
I do think that is a fair critique.
What y'all think about that? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all educate me on what Biden has done. I'm not critiquing him or nothing. I'm like I said, I'm not a Democrat, Republican. I'm here to learn from y'all. So Scott's basically saying Biden hasn't done anything and Trump's done all this. So y'all let me know down in the comment section what Trump actually did and what Biden didn't do, and what Biden did and what Trump didn't do. Please, because it's getting kind of fierce right now, and they're trying to jump that girl right now on this CNN. All right.
I think it's a fair critique of the Hunter Biden of it all.
Not apples to apples.
But you're not addressing the fact that in all of these countries, in order to do any of these things, they have to go to the political leadership of the countries to get them approved. That doesn't address that at all.
Abby, at 10:07, Scott was telling me how the biggest modern day conspiracy we've had in terms of a president scandal was Joe Biden and his health. And he said that, and then he criticized Chuck Schumer, right, about the fact that he didn't have any character because he didn't stand up to it. But at 10:27, 10:28, the argument has changed, because what we do know is that there is a $400 million jet from Qatar. What we do know is that there is a $5.5 million golf course in Qatar. What we do know is what Syria is offering Donald Trump. And what we do know is that the things that are happening in the Middle East, Saudi Arabia, buying meme coins that mean absolutely nothing. The fact is, and I would love for Scott to be able to answer this question, but for the fact, and that's when I didn't really do well in law school, but I remember but for the fact Donald Trump is president of the United States, none of this would happen. And so that is what you call a kleptocracy. And so when you have children, and no, and 1 second, Kevin, because you wanted to talk about O'Leary, you wanted to talk about Kamala Harris being mediocre. Donald Trump Jr. and what's the other one? Eric are the definition of what mediocre is. And what I'm saying is that now they are reaping the benefits of their father.
Different direction?
Please.
Just for a moment, please.
No, guide me. I'm blind.
What does this have to do with Middle East policy? Please, just a moment.
Oh, no, please.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes.
What does this have to do with the fact that he is trying to create a circle of friendship with the fastest growing geographies in the world before China does?
But wait a second.
Wait, let me finish.
Well,
on this trip, I just want to introduce an idea. This has nothing to do with policy.
Go ahead. I'm locked in.
That guy is said, I'm locked and loaded for these questions and answers. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I love the back and forth. I just hate that we got to even deal with other countries. Can we focus on what we got going on in our country? Don't y'all agree with that? Focus on what we got going on in our country instead of worry about other countries. But they're not going to, people have been saying this for a long time. They ain't going to listen to me. I'm just a guy on YouTube crazy.
With policy.
One thing that I've heard for the last 4 or 5 years is anytime anyone had any criticism of the United States foreign policy in Gaza or whatever, is that these people would be being paid by a resource-rich government that propped up and funded terrorism, which was over in Qatar. Every single time. They were buying influence in Ivy League schools. They were buying influence in social media. They were buying influence everywhere. So anytime you saw somebody
You wanna push these countries away.
you were
wanna
saying
push
that
these-
anytime somebody was thought to have any dealings with the Qataris, they were thought as being intellectually and morally tainted. Except the President of the United States, who takes a $400 million plane from them, literally is refurbishing it to be Air Force.
Who cares about the plane? What does that have to do with the fact?
Because it's
You got it.
Why focus on something that is irrelevant to the policy?
It's
of
not
the region?
irrelevant.
It's completely irrelevant.
How is it irrelevant?
Would you rather have the Chinese there?
So
Would
that-
you rather have them there?
Kevin, the United States Constitution
It's irrelevant.
would like to have a word.
it's
The United States
There you go.
Constitution would like to have a word. That's why people care,
Yeah,
right?
people care
because
because
the
of the
reason that that's in the Constitution is to prevent the President of the United States from accepting things
What's
that
the
are
goal
being
of the trip?
that are being perceived
What's the
as
goal-
as bribes.
What is the national
The
interest
goal of the
this
trip is not to get a giant gift that he can say belongs to him as president, but then he takes with him when he leaves the office.
Abby, you have
That's
to
not-
distance yourself from Trump derangement syndrome. It's irrelevant to policy. It doesn't matter.
Okay,
What matters
Kevin,
is, why are all these AI guys
Have
on this
you
trip?
heard of the emoluments
Scott's-
clause?
Wait, wait.
Of the
you know
emoluments
Scott's
clause.
the only one he
Wait.
doesn't
Why do you
have
have all the leaders?
Kevin, no,
of-
seriously, it's a serious question.
different
Have
about
you
him?
heard of the emoluments clause? Do you understand that that is in the Constitution?
He doesn't. No.
No,
And do
listen,
you
I-
understand that
I
even if
don't-
you
I
think
don't-
that maybe it might be
debating
okay,
how many fairies
it's
dance
still,
on a pin
it's
does
still
not do
legally
policy.
incredibly dubious.
So let me ask you a
realize
question.
That, right?
So can
Hold
I?
on,
So,
but
I'm sorry.
hold on.
I'm
Let
hearing
me
you.
just. But Kevin doesn't operate by the same morals and ethics and values that we're
I'm
talking
above
about.
that. I focus
because
on
you're
policy.
so rich, you get to be above it. That's
It's
so
nothing to
lovely.
do with wealth. It's policy, policy, policy.
No, but here's the point about the policy. Let me make one point, fellas. Whew. If someone is willing to take a $400 million plane from a government, that the kinds of things that Van was talking about, people have, even Ted Cruz had some issues with this. What else is he willing to do? And Scott, you're talking about these tangible things. Meme coins
They're
are
business people.
Meme coins are not tangible. They're nothing. Cryptocurrency is nothing. There is a bidding war going on right now with governments and countries and companies. We have no idea what their alignments are to buy enough meme coins to buy access to our
There
president.
is a story tonight
That's
in the New
not
York Times about a
ethical.
very mysterious company that bought hundreds of millions of dollars
With
worth of
links to
Trump
China. I mean,
I
meme
think-
coins with links
I mean,
to
I think-
China.
go ahead, I'm sorry.
So, I mean, there are
Go
some
ahead.
real
That-
questions
the
and
emo-
concerns
the-
about the money that is
the
being
mo-
made here.
The emoluments thing you raised, I mean, it's a good question. It's a legitimate debating point, and I assume it'll ultimately be tested in court. The administration has a point of view on it. I assume they're going to be sued, or I don't know how you would get it into court on this, but my assumption is ultimately the Supreme Court is the only people who can give us some arbitration on this. So I assume that's where it's headed.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about all this down in the comment section. All this bidding with other countries. What is this for? What are we bidding with other country for? Can we help our own country? Can we get these poor homeless people off the streets and get them in shelters? Can we fix the food? Can you give us free health care? Can you do something? Can somebody do something? You know what I'm saying? Let me know if y'all Democrat, Republican down in the comment section, or y'all just neutral. Y'all just want whatever was best for the country. I know both sides probably want what's best for the country, but let me know if you don't pick a side. You just want the country to be better. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified when I upload, y'all. Peace and love, baby.